Hello vegan adventurers, welcome to another video from Serbia. Today we will do a bigger adventure on mountain bikes, going from Ceremosnja village to Osanica village through Homolje mountains. And at the end we'll also explore the Osanica river gorge. So let's get started. Okay, so today we want to get from Ceremosnja cave all the way to Osanica. So we should follow this big road and we should get there according to Sanja's father in about 3 hours. So this is the crossroad and MTB, you keep going on the right here, remember that, but we're gonna go straight following this road. Okay, it's 12:18 and we're just going through this road again, and on the left side there are some mountains. I'll show you later when we get some view, and we saw some sign on the tree, so this road is going somewhere, some hiking path, so we'll see later. Alright, here we got some view, and here you can see the Kučevo kamenolom. So Kučevo is down there somewhere. That's the only way how I can see the Kučevo. And here you can see some settlements, and that's already the geared up mountains in the background. MTB must be somewhere up here. I think it's behind that hill somewhere there. And we're already about the third way to Osanica. Now we enter this beautiful forest with the nice big trees. So if you want to see more forest, more big trees like this, stop eating meat, because animal agriculture is the biggest threat to forests. Up here, and that's the excavation site of the near Kučevo. got some crossroad. There's a one road going that way, and somebody has a house here, and we probably should go down here. What do you think? So now we're going down the hill and I got a view of Vranj. So we're hiking there before, and now we're gonna connect this way, and we'll show you where we connected. Let's go. So last time when we were hiking here, the big loop, we came from here and we followed this Ukrainian sign, and it's gonna keep going down, and I'll show you the place where we're camping, where we're taking pictures with Stube over there. Yeah, and we have maybe a few more minutes till we get to the campsite. So we are camping down there in the woods behind those rocks somewhere, and in the morning we got woke up by some dogs. We almost got our tent on fire, and this is the Vranj, and up Vranj you have to go, I think, between there, not here but between there on the right. So here the yellow ribbon is the way to Vranj. These markings are a part of Homolje marathon, which is happening in April. It's 35 kilometers long and actually won the race this year. So last time we were here we missed this thing where you have to go on the right because it was quite bushy, and we just kept going on this main road, and we had dinner over here eating the burritos. So we did the camping trip about a year ago, so you can check it out on my channel. So the tourism is not developed in these mountains. The only people who live here are the farmers. There is also lots of illegal logging going on here, so hopefully in the future this area will become more protected and there will be more touristic signs. So last time I ran all the way here because we thought this is the way, but then I realized we're going too much down, so we had to return, and we lost like at least half an hour here in the morning, if not more. So the Vranj is just over here, and here you can see already it's a full-on civilization, electricity, dogs, cars. So we're not that far away from society as we thought, that we are in the middle of nowhere. We're just sleeping maybe a few minutes away from dogs. There's more dogs coming now, and they're just protecting their territory. Can you smell food? So now we got a clear view. We see the Stube again, then the Vranj with the rocky cliff, and then over here we have Veliki Sumorovac, and on the left you see Mali and Veliki Vukan. So we noticed that north side from Stube, the way to Ceremosnja and Kučevo, is more forests, and this side is more like fields and more like civilization, houses, pastures. And it's mostly because this side is more flat, whereas the Ceremosnja side is more hilly. So here you can see again Vran from different perspective, and over here you can see the Veliki Sumorovac where we want to hike this summer, and we actually want to do a multiple day hike with camping all the way from Vukan that you can see over here. Because last time we were hiking to Veliki Vukan, we saw that there was a sign to Veliki Sumorovac, and maybe from there we can connect to Vitovnica, who knows. And all the way on the left you have a Ježevac, we're also hiking before, check out that video. Here you can see again Veliki Sumorovac, so it's hard to know the hills from different sides, from different perspectives, while with GPS it's easy, and there again you can see Mali and Veliki Vukan. So the road got really good since we started descending down from around Vranj, and now we got to this crossroad. So there is a road on the right and left, and the right one is probably going to Krepolin, but we want to go to Osanica to check out the river Gorge. It will be great to check out this road on the right as well sometimes. We're descending down for about 20 minutes, and then we got to another crossroad, but after we realized that the both roads are connecting a little bit after, so it doesn't matter which one you choose. Okay, so after another 5 to 10 minutes we got down to Osanica, so it was surprisingly pretty close. We thought it's gonna take us more time, so now we're just gonna find a place to eat somewhere, then find a way to the river Gorge. So it's 2:30, we're just looking for a place for lunch, and here should be some river Gorge, so we're gonna check it out. In a few minutes we got to the beginning of the river Gorge, so you can see how the river formed this kind of canyon here, so we're gonna see how it looks further. We got to the river, and there was also this high cliff with some painting, so it looks like great for climbing, but it seems like somebody died here. Okay, so it's almost 3 o'clock, we're having the lunch. What do you have? Pasta again, with cucumbers from the garden. And I have potatoes with leftover vegetables from yesterday. Let me quickly show you. Hopefully it didn't go bad. Yeah, still good. Let's get into eating. And while we were eating lunch, some man approached us and asked us what we are doing here, and we said we want to check out this river Gorge, and he said he knows the way so he can show us. And he also says there is his property here, so he probably has a business here, taking people to show them the gorge, but he didn't ask us for any money. We agreed that he takes us to the river Gorge tunnel. So first I thought that there is some path along the river, so we'll stay dry on our feet, but then he told us that we're pretty much gonna go to the river, so there is no point jumping over the rocks or anything. And he also told us that in the past, 50 years ago, this river used to be much bigger, and at this point it used to be a lake, so people came here to swim, and some children were jumping from the cliffs, and one child drowned here. And as you see, at this point we are just walking to the river. Our shoes are completely wet, but the water is not too cold. It's the middle of the summer, but definitely if I came here some other time like spring or autumn, I would take some rubber boots. So it was definitely good that this guy showed up, because he would most likely turn back after he would see that we'll have to go through the river. We would never see the River Gorge tunnel. And also I thought that the River Gorge tunnel was much closer, but we were walking through this river for a good half an hour. And also the guy was telling us to be careful where we're stepping, because sometimes there are poisonous snakes here, which is pretty common here in Serbia in the summer. Here we got to the first rocks of the gorge, which look pretty amazing. And after a few more minutes we got also rocks on the left side, and it seems like we are entering much closer gorge here. Should be pretty interesting. And now we are almost at the River Gorge tunnel, and you can see the water coming down from the slopes. It looks really pretty. Okay, so here's the best part. We're gonna go through the River Gorge tunnel, so let's see how it is inside. Definitely interesting, the power of nature, how the river can create such a tunnel by flowing here all the time. By following the guy a little bit more, he's gonna show us some spring. It's definitely very beautiful nature here, really worth protecting, but the animal agriculture and the global warming is destroying all the planet. As we heard the guy, 50 years ago this river used to be much bigger, so who knows, in 50 more years there will be no river at all here. And here we got to the final destination, the spring. Obviously the river goes more somewhere up the mountains, but we're finishing here with this drinkable water from this spring, which was awesome finish. Getting some minerals from the earth, also vitamin B12. Here we are heading back, enjoying the beauty of this place one more time. And here we are going through the tunnel one more time. It was all good, that just the guy was smoking all the time, which was not really pleasant. So many people care about the environment and the plant and animal species, but not many people know that animal agriculture is actually the biggest cause of habitat destruction, species extinction, water pollution, ocean dead zones, rainforest deforestation, and desertification. So the guy didn't say he wants any money from us, but we felt like he was expecting some money. So at the end we gave him 10 euros, but for the next time I will just ask how much it is. Alright guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this long mountain bike ride and also exploring this river gorge. There are gonna be more videos from Serbia coming up like this, so stay tuned for those. And as always, stay healthy and stay adventurous.